Hey everyone, welcome back to AndyDemos, and today I'm looking at the pedal version of the Mother from Science Amps. They've taken everything from the high headroom to 2 channels with very powerful voicing and distilled it into pedal form, and of course you could use it on stage or in the studio. Let's take a closer look. This collaboration between Science Amps and Electronic Audio Experiments lends the same high wattage, 70s inspired tones of the MKIII Mother amp to your pedal board. This all-analog box has an extended range of tones ranging from high headroom pedal platform in channel A to thick and foggy saturation in channel B. These foot-switchable channels have their own loudness and gain, while a shared EQ keeps Mother's voice consistent. Plus, you could match to any pickup type and tighten up any sound with a powerful depth control, which shapes the pre-gain low end, while the absence rolls off the high-end harmonics at the end of the chain. To adapt to just about any setup, you can choose to send the full-range direct out signal to a power amp, DAW, or IR loader for massive tones without the heavy lifting. The Science Mother is made in the USA just like their amplifiers, and is filled with low-noise components and true bypass relay switching. To find out more, visit scienceamps.com. So just like the amp, the Mother pedal is intended for a wide range of purposes, and for this reason it has a lot of headroom on the first channel. So let's just go through that wide range, starting from a very transparent clean boost. I'm going to kind of match the natural scooped EQ of the Deluxe Reverb by just backing off on the mids and just kind of fine-tuning that depth until I get the right thump. So here we're just getting a bit more sparkle and a bit more volume as well. Let's just kind of sweeten things up by increasing that absence, which is going to roll off a little bit of that kind of spiky high end we're hearing from these low output single coils. So already with the first channel gain all the way up, we're just barely scratching the surface of this pedal in terms of gain capabilities. We're kind of getting into that light breakup. It's very natural, still very high headroom. So with that being said, let's go over to the second channel and see where that gain B kind of picks up where the first one leaves off. Now I'm just going to back off on the depth here because this is the low end going into the circuit. So if you're finding yourself a little bit more squishy or compressed, that's really the go-to control for that, especially when you flip to the neck pickup. Now we've been kind of sticking with that 65 era EQ curve with the mids backed and the bass increased. Let's just go the other way and get something a little bit more British flavored. I'm also going to increase the absence, which, as you remember, is rolling off high end, but it's post drive, so you can almost get that classic foggy orange tone. Let's try some high output settings and really let this Mother kind of boost the amp I'm playing through. So there's a high output setting and not a lot of gain. And for that reason, I could really crank up the depth and not worry about any kind of low end getting squishy or flubby. You know, those two controls, the depth and gain, really go hand in hand. So a low gain setting, just crank it up, and as you increase the gain, they kind of have an inverse relationship. If you want to stay tight, you could just back off on the depth. And in case you're wondering, here's proof that the Mother can absorb the most brutal distortion and fuzz devices out there. So I've grabbed the Brutalist from God City Instruments, and you're going to notice that the Mother is just going to absorb everything. It's going to actually sound fatter and louder with this amp in a box turned on. I am going to bypass the pedal so you can hear just the Brutalist on its own. And just, you know, when I engage channel 1, it really just lifts everything up. And I have that flexibility of fine-tuning the low and the high end, and of course that crucial mid-range. Well, there's your look at the MKIII Mother, a high-gain dual-channel amp in pedal form. And you can find out more info at scienceamps.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for another Andy demo.